This means that in the graph we have a magnitude of 1 to here, to the origin to 1, to the origin to -1. Then the period is indicated by having 2p over v. So 2p over v, that is here, so it's 1. It's over, so it's 2p. After that, the horizontal shift, it's like this. So you need to get the x, so the x gives you -4. Then the vertical shift is supposed to be in here, but we don't have it, so there is no vertical shift. So in here it's the origin. And after that, to get the points we're going to use, we need to have the horizontal shift x, so it's -4 to start. So in here we have where it starts. After that, we need to add to the -4 the 2p over 4. So it gives you the 5 points that we're going to use, and it gives you pi halves. So to -4, we add pi half, and it gives you pi half -4 because it's a decimal number, so it doesn't give you an exact fraction. So it's represented by that. After that, we need to, so it gives you this one. After that, you need to add it to this one. You need to add p halves, so it gives you pi -4. Into that, pi halves, so it gives you 3 pi halves. And add another pi halves to have the period that gives you in here, so it's 2 pi. So it's in here 2 pi, the final point where it ends. And the period means that how much the length of the full cycle. So to plot that, we need to make like where it's the origin, the base. We need to make the amplitude, that is 1 above and 1 below. So we plot the points, and if the sign is positive, so the graph starts up, down, and ends in the origin, in the center, I mean. So it's 1 point here, 1 point here, 1 here, here, and here. So when you plot all the points, all you need to do is graph the line. And that is what the positive sign means in here, in this function.
First, we have -5 plus 2 cos and line 4x plus 4p. Well, to get this, we're gonna start with the simple basis. First of all, we need to find the amplitude. The amplitude is 2, and because it's next to cos, but it's together. So we're gonna put a equals 2. Then we're gonna find the period. To find the period, we have to use the b, that is for x. And to use for x, we want to find the period, so we need to divide 2p. Divide 2p. So we're gonna put period equals 2p divided by, and our b, that is 4. Then that equals 2 pi p divided by 2. Here we're gonna find the horizontal translation, that is the numbers inside the parentheses, and we're gonna get the x out of there. So we're gonna start like 4x plus 4p equals 0. Then we're gonna start moving. X equals minus 4p. Then we're gonna put 4 next to the p, so it's gonna be negative 4p divided by 4. It's gonna be getting our x. Our x is equal to negative p. Afterwards, getting the horizontal translation, we got the last one of the factors we need. That is the vertical translation. That is here, right there, is the number d. That is -5. That's gonna depend. That's gonna make our number depend where it's gonna be the center.
We're gonna find the key points of the graph. So to be able to do this, we're gonna have to divide the period by 4. So it's pi over 2 over, and we do the tortilla method, and we end up with pi over 8. Now this, we're gonna add it to our horizontal translation, which is the C, and we're gonna add it 4 times to have 5 key points. So we added the period over 4, which is pi over 8, to minus pi, which is the horizontal translation, and we got -7 pi over 8, and then we added pi over 8 and we got -3 pi over 4, and then we got -5 pi over 8, and the last one we got is -pi over 2. Now we're gonna graph our function, and we put the key points in the graph, and now we're gonna go 5 down because of the vertical translation, that is -5. So we go to the -5, and this will be our vertical translation. And now we're gonna, since the basic shape of a positive cosine is this one, we're gonna start with -5, and the amplitude is 2. So we're gonna go from our origin 2, and we're gonna go 2 up. So it's gonna be a -3 and pi, and then we're gonna, for this one, we're gonna go 2 down because we already went up. So we go to the -5. And it's -7 over 8, and we're gonna go now with this one 2 down, which is gonna be -7 and -3 pi over 4, and then we're gonna follow the same shape, which will be -5 and -5 over 8, and pi over 2 and -3. And that will be our complete cosine graph. So the coordinates of our graph will be -pi, -3, -7 pi over 8, -5, -3 pi over 4, -7, -5 pi over 8, and -5, and pi over 2, -pi over 2, sorry, and -3. And now the domain will be -infinity to infinity, because this is just a period and the graph just keeps going on, so it's infinite. And the range will be from -7 to -3.
So the basic lines of sine and cosine. Well, we start with sine. When it's positive, it starts from the vertical translation, and then it goes up and then down. And the negative side goes in the other way. It goes from the vertical translation down and then up. And then the cosine is different. The cosine goes like in a business. It goes from up and then goes down and then goes up again. And in the negative one is a mountain, because it goes from down to up and then it goes down again. So it will be like the basic ones to start a graph when you find this is a negative one or a positive one.